Welcome to the Daily Return. The Daily Return is a sacred practice. It is a time when you choose when you make a conscious decision to be with and observe and notice unconscious or involuntary experiences, and where you focus on the intermingling between your life, your experiences, and how your nervous system responds. That is the conversation. I invite you to invite yourself to slow down and to transition from whatever you were doing before this if it was externally focused, moving, going, producing, relating, navigating life, relationships, responsibilities, or sleeping. Whatever you were doing before this. And I invite you to turn the lens inward, take the seat of observer, invite in curiosity, compassion, and non-judgment. And if you can't quite get to non-judgment, let's reach for it. The Daily Return is a time to be with what is, not fixing, genuine curiosity about what is in your experience in this moment. I invite you to soften the back of your tongue, soften your jaw, drop your shoulders. See if you can really feel and drop into the support beneath you. And I invite you to begin by bringing your attention to that which is in your environment. You can open your eyes and look. You can keep them closed and use your ears. Objects, furniture, people, places, plants, and pets. And noticing the living relationship that you have with your environment. Your environment changes, the weather changes. The sounds change. Seeing if you can track your inner experience of your environment. For example, I just looked out my window and see the tree that I didn't water enough. And I felt an inner sense of something that's not on the pleasant scale. And then I see next to it the tree that is perfectly fine. And that's an example of how things change. And I invite you now to transition from that external environment and move inward into your thoughts, putting the spotlight on the words and images that are in your mind as thoughts and analysis and memories. Curiosity. See if you can just notice, as if you're reading a closed caption or your thoughts may be connected to emotions. That's okay. See if you can keep them separate just for a little bit more. You're just noticing, focusing on the thoughts. And it's okay if it's hard to do. This is sometimes not easy. Sometimes it's glitchy. It's okay. Notice that. Just notice that. I invite you now to drop another layer into your emotions. Curiosity spotlight on the nonverbal emotional experiences you are having in this moment. Emotions can usually be labeled with one word. And if they begin to blend with your thoughts, that's okay. Just notice that. emotions. I invite you now to drop one more layer into your body. And there may be blending between emotions and body sensations, even thoughts and body sensations. Let's focus on the physiological experiences that you are having right now. You could begin with the big, noticeable ones like tiredness or hunger or thirst or any pain or discomfort. And then we can drop into maybe the more subtle physiological experiences, micro movements. Your eyes flickering. Small, constant mini adjustments your body is making in the proprioceptive way. I don't know if I use that word right. And maybe you can explore the really subtle feelings of the electrical impulses in your hands and legs and feet. Noticing aliveness. Perhaps it's your breath that you notice. And as we begin to come to a completion, imagine bringing all of that together. Thoughts, emotions, physiological experiences, as all of that interacts with your environment. Your body is always responding to that which it is immersed in. We are going to complete this daily return and transition from the seat of observer to the more engaged or the next part of your day or evening. And I want you to notice the transition from seat of observer and the return as you move into a more, maybe perhaps mobilized, going space. Yeah. What's on the other side of this daily return. What's next for you? Wherever you end up, whatever you end up doing, remember, you are there. All that we just looked at comes with you. Your thoughts, your emotions, your physiological responses, the living relationship you have with your time here. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you, Joanne. Remember, you exist. I'll see you in the community.